But one thing about goals is that you're gonna get tested every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. And it may be tests that when it's going through, it's like, man, this ain't no test, bro. I could go to this little party or whatever. But no, that's really training you, because really to be on your grind, man, it's actually a beautiful thing, but in the moment it sucks, because like, it's a lot of sacrifice. Like, are you willing to sacrifice your time? Are you willing to work 20 hours out the day, sleep for 4 hours, and wake up and do it again? That's unrealistic, but I'm just saying, you know, are you willing to do that, you know? And I feel like a lot of people, and me included, like, I'm being real. I'm all on my grind, but I be getting caught up into not using my time wisely. But like, everybody be like, oh yeah, I'm on my grind, I'm locked in. But then you see they have so much free time, they're not spending all their time wisely on their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lock in every day, it's so you could be so far. You could be so far. But it's like, you know what I mean, man? You gotta really lock in, and you gotta really want it. And I don't know, man, just me personally, some tips I have on being on my grind, and I'm still kind of perfecting it. Like, you know, sometimes I have days where I don't do nothing, and I'm like, man, that's just a whole day on this earth I wasted that I could have been putting towards making myself the best version of me, but I wasted it, you know. And we can't get those days back, but the only thing we can do, as long as we're on this earth, we can live our days 100%, 110%, you know what I mean? So I think one of the things that helps me stay on my grind is just knowing where I want to be, because I try and put pressure on myself, because I'm like, yeah, in this world, that's all, y'all hear the waves, in this world nothing really matters, because one day we're gonna die anyway. But it's like, who wants to just live a regular life? Like, if nothing matters pretty much, why am I scared of failing? Why am I scared of not putting in all this work? Because if one day we all gonna die anyway, you might as well go balls to the walls and just go straight for it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, like what am I spending a whole day watching TV, playing my Xbox, eating fast food for it? That's a waste. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. It's just hard to explain, but I'm like, man, you might as well spend your time grinding, man, because life is just so much better when you do. You're going to feel so much better about yourself when you're not dwelling on stuff that's not making you any type better, you know what I mean? So that's just one way I look at it. And also, I think if you want to be on your grind and you want to achieve your goals, you have to be motivated, because them days when you got to wake up early, when you just got no sleep, but you still got to go do your thing, and you got to, and then it's like sometimes when you're having creative block, maybe like with this podcast, sometimes I may not be able to think of an idea, and I'm like, dang, bro, what am I gonna do? I don't know. That's when you really gotta lock in, man, and just like, that's when that motivation comes in. So I feel like you gotta really be motivated if you want to become the best version of yourself. And that's kind of why I want to title this, like, just becoming the best version of yourself, because I'm nowhere near that yet, but hopefully by the time I leave this earth, I'm the best version of myself. And I think that's possible, because one, we got God up there. Like, come on, man, he ain't gonna steer you in the wrong direction. But two, I think it's just because it takes work. It takes a lot of work. And people be like, oh, what's the best version of yourself? I just think that means, like, to me, that means when you walk, well, I mean, to me, that means when you self-reflect, when it's just you and it's just your consciousness, when you self-reflect, you can be like, okay, I have my flaws, because being the best version of yourself doesn't mean you're perfect. It just means, okay, I have my flaws, but if I were to leave this earth right now, I'm confident in the impact I left on it, and the impact I left on myself, and the impact that I left on the people around me. You know, that's why I think being the best version of yourself is. And like, yeah, like, there's still a lot of impacts I want to make on myself, on the earth, on the people that love me and like me, you know. But I just think it's gonna come with time, man. It's gonna come with time. But how do I stay focused with having so much on my plate? Now, this is a great question. Now, today's Sunday, the 21st or something, and I think tomorrow I'm starting school, and I have a lot on my plate. Like, I'm gonna be a student, have this podcast, writing for my school newspaper. I'm gonna be an RA. I'm gonna be working at my Black Resource Center. So I got a lot of stuff going on, and on top of wanting to do my fashion things and just be a regular person, you know. But how am I gonna stay focused on that? I think it just all ties back into the motivation stuff, because like you can't manage all of that. You can't manage being like, because a lot of that stuff isn't fun. Well, a lot, like, the only school part and maybe being the RA part isn't fun, but a lot of that is not really fun. So it's like you gotta really be motivated, because if you're not, it's gonna be like it's gonna get hard and then you're gonna give up. But I'm really motivated because I really want to make a change in this world. Like, I really want people, like how people, this is just an example, but how people see Kanye, and then there's people that love him, and then there's people that hate him, but they're like, it's undeniable, whether you love him or hate him, that he made an impact on his culture, on the area that he was attacking, and even the world. He made an impact, whether it be through his fashion, his music, his antics in the political world, or whatever it is. Like, I just want to be that, and I'm not going to say I want to be as infamous as Kanye is, but I just want to be able to say, when I die, when I leave this earth, the people that knew me and the people that didn't, like the people that I never even met, knew that Jaden Hansey, he made an impact on this world. You know what I mean? So that's I just went on a little tangent right there, but that's one of my biggest goals, divine goals, is to be able to make an impact on this world. And I think that keeps me focused, because I'm like, yeah, in order to get to that level of we'll call it Kanye level, you can't really shy away from doing things you don't want to do, because you're gonna be put against some stuff that you don't want to do, but that's just life, man. You just got to get through it. But that stuff, I feel like when you're doing that stuff that you don't want to do, you're really learning about yourself. You're really becoming, I feel like that's when you're becoming the best version of yourself, because you're learning, okay, I don't like to do this, but I'm doing it anyway, and I'm giving it my all, when it's so easy to just give up and just go back on my couch watching Netflix, you know what I mean? So that's just how I feel like you stay focused. And also, you can't underestimate the people around you, because I definitely think that you are who you surround yourself with. Facts, that's 100%. And a lot of us aren't as fortunate as me. Like, I was born into a good team. My mom, she's the best person ever. She's one of the smartest people ever. My grandmother, my sister, my friends that I talk to every day, my friends that I may not talk to every day, they're all great people, you know? So, and I'm super grateful for them. But I feel like if you don't have a good supporting cast, you have nothing. Because just for example, if I'm super duper creative, right? And then my friends, they're over here, they just want to smoke, drink, party, play video games all day. That's not giving me anything. But if, let's say I'm super creative, and then I have some friends who are all creative, and then they're giving me creative looks, and I'm giving them creative looks, look at how much that's going to grow, you know what I mean? And just for another example, I just feel like in this world, I used to always think this all the time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just figure it out on my own. You can't. You need people around you, and you need to learn from everyone as much as you can from everyone, no matter who it is, no matter if it's a friend, a random person you just met, a teacher, a blah blah blah. No matter what it is, you can learn from everyone, and you can't do that if you're surrounded by people who aren't gonna be benefiting you. You know what I'm saying? So I think who you surround yourself is big. Support, because that support goes a long way. When it's long nights and it's like you feel like, it's not really working, I don't really see no improvements, those the people around you are going to be the ones who are telling you, man, keep going, bro, what are you doing, you almost there, you're almost there, you know, you got to keep going. So I just feel like having a good supporting cast around you is probably the second biggest thing to staying focused and staying on your grind, other than being motivated, is, you know what I'm saying, because the people around you is super important. But yeah, also I would just say, having a big faith in God, or whoever you believe in, but me personally, and for all my people who are Christian and or Catholic, having a big faith in God. Now, I want to talk about religion and spirituality a little bit later down the line on this podcast in the next coming weeks or months or so, but I think just having a big belief and faith in God is largely important, because I don't know, man. I just feel like religion is so up in the air, because how can we believe in something that we don't see? But I think that's definitely what it is. You can believe in something. That's what belief is. You have to believe in something, even if you may not be able to see it or hear it or touch it or feel it. You know, that's what belief is. And I think I really feel God with me. You know, and me going to a Catholic school, high school, it really helped give me a great understanding of, like, okay, now, we can't prove any of this stuff that happened in the Bible was real, but we have to believe and we have to have faith, because that's just life. Like, I guess that's a good analogy to life. It's like we can't we don't know if we're gonna make it to tomorrow. We don't know if we're gonna get that job we want. We don't know if our passion is our passion, but we have to have faith though. You have to have faith that it's your passion. You gotta live like it is your passion. So that's just kind of, I don't wanna talk about it too much because I really wanna have an in detail, full video about religion and spirituality. But shout out God though, shout out God, amen, man. He got me here safely, he gonna keep me here safely. So shout out him. But quote of the day is, you can't have a Lamborghini, you can't have a Lamborghini dream with a Toyota effort. Now I said this in my last video, my Destroy Lonely reaction, no stylish reaction video. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. But what I meant by that was, everyone wants a Lamborghini. Like if you gave anybody an option in the world between a Lamb and a Toyota, they're taking a Lamb 100% of the times. But it's like, people be saying like, oh yeah, I want a Lamb. I want to be living in Calabasas. I want to be the flyest person ever. But are you gonna go through the stuff to get to that point? You know what I mean? Are you gonna go through that sacrifices of not having no friends to get to that point? Are you gonna go through the sacrifices of being bored doing your work? Not even being bored, but not wanting to do your work. And then are you gonna go through that sacrifice? You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people, that's where you see pretenders, and then you see people who are actually contenders, is that when those tough times that come, they know, well, when they're doing stuff that they don't want to do, they're like, okay, I'm doing stuff I don't want to do, but I need to do it in order to get to where I want to be. So I think that's just, remember that when you're working, it's a day you don't feel like getting up as early, you don't feel like getting up, get up. Because the people that's driving them Lamborghinis, they got up. They didn't lay down. They didn't hit the snooze button. They got up. You know what I mean? So just keep doing that. Unless you cool with a Toyota, being a Toyota person. Nah, when I say Toyota and Lamborghini, that's nothing against the cars because I have a Nissan. But I'm just saying, quality of person. Do you want to be a Lamborghini type person, or do you want to be a Toyota type person? Now, Toyota type persons, yeah, they're reliable, but there's nothing special. Nobody's looking at a Toyota when it comes around. Or do you want to be a Lamborghini person that is special, is rare, and people are looking when they see a Lamborghini? So that's just what I mean by that.